back to Eden, you back in another world. So creating your life from the inside out, from the God world. Okay, inside out, there is outside in. You see what's different? So today's subject, the creating your life from the inside out, in the integrating identities and action into life transformation. That is applied to living as a Christian, and the inside out godliness method integration in a Christian thought, the trip over doing the outside in that life. So we see the inside out and then outside in life. So this means we have to more the reality, and also we have to gather world, knowledge and cyber world. We have to come together is our life system. And then we have post-trauma and also present the ing, and also the future, we have the unexpected issue, but we have more life transformation. So we have the more living a Christian life. But how can I do? How can I apply to this Christian life? So today is mention about the integration in the Christian thought. We thought it amounts, and then we have more movement to do. So page 103, the integrating identity and action into life transformation. So you have an identity. What's your identity? What's your blueprint? And then what's your characters? So with the personality, and then you have post-trauma, and your bad issue or bad news or your evidence of your history, the personal history of your life. The first time depend on the situation, and also you have the wisdom, and then also the evidence of your history. So this kind of source layers you can pick up for the personal growth, the features, the good source. So last time you see the foundation of the house building, right? So we little blueprint and the materials and the good special agricultures and the construction, right? So the same thing. You don't have the foundation of your good source, energy, motivation, and your ligaments and the patience. You can build up your futures. The creating a life from inside out. What's the inside out? So inside your spiritual, your identity, your personality, and also you have some relation and kind of source to your approach, your outside. This means the the view, the frameworks that suggest your external realities. The external realities now you present. Now you have come here, the classroom, right? So you are really life. So today we learn from the Christian life in the Christian thought, and then also we have the more transformation inside out and outside in life. So we make some external the reality life you apply. Your career, what kind of source? Your careers, your first time. You have so many kind of experience, right? The bad or the weird, the good experience, and the careers, and then your knowledge, and then relationship. So relationship, your family relationship, and community relationship, and environment. This is secondary declaration of an internal state, your thought, the value, and the character, and then inside the personality, and then identify the other people's the view, what kind of person. So we have to talk the people, say this kind of my person, what you are in, what your my symbol, what your identity. So you have to more make the decision that I am this kind of person. You can talk to the people, right? It's very important here. So you have to study. You have a history. Let me see what kind of person from your the personal history evidence or the first time. Instead of relating to word and lifting the sequence phrase, the decay, your mood or direction outside in, your mood or direction outside in, your focus on the internal engine to drive the external, the vehicle. So just like maybe the car, the vehicle. So if how can I do? How can I start the driving? You have the fuel, you don't have gas, you can start engine, right? Maybe engine doesn't work, you can start anything. So engine, the outside in, also internal engine, we have more source of our fuel, so your energy is for motivation, is for your both together, so you can drive, okay? Number one, the premise of mind over matters, idealism. From philosophical the standpoint, the particular is with objective idealism or stoicism. The way to your perceivable or situation is more real than the situation itself. The real is more reality. You are fitted your life. So before or the pictures, it doesn't matter. Because now it's very fitted to your time, your real life is very important here. So more real than is the situation itself. The story, like Marcus Aurelius, they say the argue, what kind of argue the point? You cannot control external event. You cannot control external event, but you have a total sovereignty over your internal judgment. So how can I do? You can control your unexpected issue after your class. Maybe you don't know your car crash or somebody injury your body, or you don't know. How can I control? You can, right? But you can over your internal judgment. You can control your judgment or your thought, but unexpected issue you can control. So shift. So stop asking, what is happening to me? Yeah, everybody have some bad issue, unexpected issue. Why? What happening to me? It's not happy, unhappy, right? This kind of question mark. Why this is coming, and what is happening to me? What is happening to me? This is unexpected. So why this is coming? So you can answer, you can find out the solution, right? What is happening to me? Start asking, how am I interpreting this? So this means already your unexpected issue coming. It's bad situation. So you have the transformation right away. How can I do solve this situation? You have a comfort and you have calm down your heart, no rush, no worry about. We have the transformation. How can I do? Apply my life, real life, and then solve this issue. By changing the internal narrative, the external experience changes fundamentally. So external experience changes fundamentally. So you have a lot of the experience. So you can see, you can control everything or overcome, but you know that how can I more prepare, more smart way to solve this situation? Last time I can do avoid this situation again. So you not make the mistake again, right? So what is this happening to me? So this time, and you had transform, how am I interpreting, how can I solve this situation? The merchandising over the appreciation. In Stoic philosophy, the philosophy side, the particularly that of our epicures, there is a concept called the prohybris, the moral choice over will. So moral choice, you don't have a choice. So no option. You have to do. And the will is my self-action. So it's my freedom over my decision. The difference, the moral choice, we must have to. No option. It's a no condition. The will, we have condition, and then either okay, or pre-order thought or pre-order my movement. So that's very different, okay? It's a set for gatekeepers between the world and your mind. The gatekeepers, maybe if you have the gate house, you have the more passport and you are the remote control, right? So maybe you correct numbers, you can open your gate, but you incorrect, you can open. So your thought, your action, after my gatekeepers, between the world and your mind. Also, we have a personal place here. You isolate your place to open the gate, make it with the bridge or integrate or some relationship, the community or the people. So open mind and the gatekeepers. So we have to more change it. Isolate or you have to make the join the community and then also join the group, the cell group, the church. So the gatekeepers, so mean you have to more open mind, and then you have relationship with the power. The impression, an event happens, you lose your job, the fight, the cancers, flight cancers, or someone is rude to you. This is outside in data. It's not me, it's not inside the problem, it's outside the problem. You see, second, the judgment, you decide what that event mean, what that event mean. It is catastrophes or opportunity for the fresh start. Okay, one more. The leaders, your internal state, the peace of tomorrow, the born from the judgments, not event itself. Okay, so number one, the impression. An event happens, you lose your job, you have flight cancer, someone is rude to you. Yeah, you lose your job. Joe, I have a question. What kind of job?
Student.
Oh, student, okay. Your students, your job, right? Correct. So maybe you fired. How can I do?
Huh?
Maybe you fired your job, your student's job.
Mm.
Fired. So maybe how can I do? Maybe you have to come. You come in today,
Yeah.
but last week you don't have class.
Mm.
What to do?
At home. Spend my time.
Spend your time,
myself.
right?
Yeah.
But because continue your stage, your student, right? Maybe you have a job. Your marketing was said or your restaurant, the manager, your job. But your owner call you after class. Hey Joe, you don't need to come the restaurant. I'm fired you. You're trying to say you fired, right? So how your thought, how you are feeling?
I need to know the reason.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after I know the reason, that's fine. Yeah.
That's
I
fine.
have my
It doesn't matter. No chatting. Or how can I do? No.
no.
Why?
I have I think I have my ability to do other stuff better.
Okay, so you can maybe
I have
job.
my-
Okay.
yeah.
You are
I have
usually
my skills, right?
okay. Yeah. So you have your capacity, or you can able to a job. Your job, so I'm okay. You don't want stress. Your peace of mind. Good, cool. It's good. How about you? You work the day shop, right? So maybe how about you? But your owner talk to you. You don't need to come to my day shop. How you feel? You happy or no? What about your shocking? Yeah, everybody don't expect you should come in. It's not free, right? Saying you have what kind of your job today? Your students come here and then your home care or home service? Student. Okay. But for example, your home care supervisor, but owner talk to you, suddenly no notice. But after now you very enjoyable your class, but I give the text to you. You don't need to come tomorrow. You fired. But unexpected issue. So how you appear? What's playing? Maybe couple minutes. Maybe shake or something. What about something?
Yeah, it might be shocked, but I always trust in God. Our Lord, our good Lord, always stop some point, and He make another way. I could pray and then I could wait. What kind of way my good God show me? And
Okay.
He show me, I can follow that way.
But you don't. Why blame to owners? Why you fire me? So what happened? What is my mistake? Or you don't want to say anything?
Oh, no, I cannot.
Okay.
Because the owner may be reason
Okay.
to fire me.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I am some like legalization or work, the job or something problem in me with me, so he could fire me. So
Okay. One more question. But owner fires you, so you don't need to come to tomorrow. After 1 month. Hello, I'm Sujang. Please come again. How about you? You're okay? I go there. No, I'm fine. I don't want to. I looking for the other job. I have a job. But you don't have a job. But you wanna come back, or you wanna looking for other job.
I could think consider whether which is better to go or not, and then asking God, and then what comes up in my mind, and I could follow that answer.
Okay.
I cannot decide right away. Always, I think and then follow what God tell me.
Okay. So you follow the guy say. Okay. Sonny, how are you? Okay. Sonny, you work your eye shop, the bee shop. The owner talk to you. Sonny, you don't need to come tomorrow. You're fired. But you don't know. But owners not give the notice anything. Just suddenly they talk to you. Sonny, you fired. You don't need to come by store. Now how you're here, what to do? You want to blame, why you buy me something, argue or something? Oh, okay, I want to keep a job, or what's your situation? Okay. One more thing, afraid to cancel. We had to make a travel. So you want to go Korea, the vacation, you have a vacation. So you want to visit your mom, your parents, but the airplane delayed and canceled. But you had to must to go there to Korea, maybe this Sunday. But on Saturday night, it's canceled. The flight or something out of our country or something, you can go. But you have already you make maybe any kind of schedule, right? You make a plan or you make a visit or restaurant, something, right? But you mess your schedule. So how you appear? Complain? What to do? Give me money or something? Okay, one more thing. Someone is rude to you. Someone asking you about a bad word, but you don't know the stranger person. Your friend or neighbors, you don't know. The one stranger person to asking you. 나쁜 말 막. When he's asking you and it's the bad word, how your response? You say the fighting or you don't work? Joe, how about if somebody rude to you or somebody bad word to you, Ellen, but you don't know him the first time, but you don't mistake anything. The Ellen knew. Maybe you thought maybe homeless, but Ellen knew. Invite to you. So how you feel?
I don't care.
I don't care. Okay, the Sonny and Joe is a very political person. Okay, okay,
Don't make the trouble.
okay. So your job and then blind cancers and someone rude to you is an unhappy issue, unexpected issue, but you don't know. But sometimes the real life we see the news, maybe too much to snow or something that happened, the delay, the airport. They sometimes they have make news we see, right? But we see in my room. Oh my God, the airplane something happened. But airport people is not happy because delay, live mass schedule, maybe so many kind issue coming. They reflect the real life, right? The judgment. You decide what this event mean. It is our test beyond the word on opening for press start. We have some stress. We have already have something happen. So you decide what this event mean. This is why this kind of issue come in my turn, my life. So the case therapy or opening for the press start. How about the turning point? Second, how are your things? You have some issue, you have a good job, but you had maybe customer, I'm worried about that, how can I do something? Why I'm very working hard for owner and that's my job, but any kind of issue, your lose job. So you think maybe negative portion or opportunity for press start. Okay, this job done. This is my life. Maybe I can find the other job. It's the other job or different kind of job. Maybe this kind the judgment.
At that point, always I cannot do anything. In that point, now I remind, or maybe pastor.
Okay.
The book says when we cannot do anything, we cannot do anything. For example, lose job, we cannot do anything. That point, right that point, God started something do for you.
Okay.
So always something very bad time. That point we can have some hope. God give me another way, another new way. So maybe add my face, fix to my eyes on God.
Okay. Sonny, I told you the owner talked to you, you fired, so you don't need to go your job. So you have to blame you can't blame your myself. Are you working for hard for owner the shop, the customer like me? So you are very your happiness in the store, but suddenly the owner say, oh, we have no business, so we shut down the store. So we have to lose job maybe tomorrow. So what's your plan? You can complain because the baby owners they open the other people hiring, but issue or the owner, oh, I don't want to run into no more business because of lose money, so I'm going to stop today. So talk all the employees will be shut down the store. So and then how do you plan? Looking for other job. Maybe no sales job. Maybe you have the technical using your hand, but maybe no more your job, current job. You have a strange job. You have to looking for a strange job. But you don't ever experience anything. Maybe this situation, how you are feeling. Back Korea or bad situation because no money, no can choice, no option. You have to do something, but maybe black eyes. So how do you feel? What's your plan for the couple day? Today's a Monday, right? It's a Monday. It's bad news. Bad news, right? So this week, for example, this week, owner say, okay, you have the today's okay coming. Maybe okay, call again, owner. Sonny, you can stay this Friday. So Friday is the final. So you have a 4 day more, right? So you have to looking for other job or maybe newspaper, right? How can I do something, right? Is that one? How do you appear? How can I do? Maybe you have to make a resume or interview something. So maybe you have to start again, right? So maybe you can change second your life because before your long time your technical job, but you can no more. You have to other job. You are the condition. So maybe your parent and then your life is very sad, right? Unhappy, right? Hi Joy, long time no see. It's almost 1 year.
It's only 1 month. Isn't it?
Yeah. How about Joy?
Yes, sir.
You have a job, but your owner talk to you. Joy, you don't need to come to my store no more. You're fired. But you very intelligent person, working hard, a good service customer, respectful owner, also talk. You fired, no notice anything. So, what change your life? Maybe couple days, maybe you have to see, right?
Yeah.
You that way. Okay, I'm looking for newspaper, or you wanna talk. You wanna relax. Or you wanna break for a couple days. You wanna relax couple days.
Adjust?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can adjust and I can find another job if they want me to
Okay.
the job.
So you have the newspaper or some like people, right?
Yeah.
So what's the meaning your life? This place start your second life, design your second life, or how can I do? I wanna try the same job, or you wanna looking for other job?
Looking for another job.
Other job,
Yeah.
not same, little different.
You mean that the same job or the same company or
No.
different company but the same job?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe the same job.
Same job.
Yes.
Okay, 선생님, if you wanna new job, or you wanna looking for same job or different job?
I can. It's different, like a job, not job, but I in and out with Carmelite Monastery as a nun. The first I came to Carmelite, close to Carmelite. Second, close to Carmelite. Third, close to Carmelite. Fourth, close to Carmelite. Every time, almost 30 years, same spirituality. Like yeah, it's Christian, Catholic, but among the Christianity, there's Carmelite spirituality. What I live, so I again, still I live in that.
So we travel between the outside the life, and then we make it our living and the Christian, and then life transformation. So your subject, your answer may be similar. So we see the Christian time. Yeah. So everybody have some unexpected issue. Probably is not happy. Why? Because we not prepare any kind of response, because too much short time, right? So how can to apply the living or cushion the thought, the life? We see results. Your internal states, the peace or turmoil, one impact issue coming, we not peace. Because most people, the turmoil, but born from judgments, not the event itself. Just temporary is not stable your whole life. The stability over the inner status will principles, the Marcus Aurelius often referred to mind and the inner citadel. The world can better wear over the postgres, but it cannot enter unless you let it. When you create your life from inside out, you are the strengthening the world. So when you create your life from the inside out and the outside in, what's the difference we explain here? The reframing the given, the from at least the given world is a low materials. A sculptor doesn't complain that the black over marbles in the heart. They see the hardness and the rationality collective for the stairs, the similarities and inside-out approach view, external challenge, not all of strength or good life, but as the medium thought, which you are outside your internal characters. You see, inside similarly, inside-out approach view, inside-out is our characters, the personality, and the view outside transform approach view. External challenge not as a obstruct the good life, but as the medium thought which you are outside your internal characters. So we have to make the given by God. The God given trait. So we have to solve and spirit the emotional states. So we reframing. We have to make a more option. We have to make a more the challenging, but the inside the world. And then also we have to more develop the personal growth in the God. They give the more inside out or outside in. You have personality and the view. So good life, the ultimate life, where is in the God world. So the similarities inside out approach view, external challenge, not option for good life, but as a medium thought which you are outside your internal characters. So you make more characters, the personality and then your personal view and transformation the world, God world, but same includes your life, your life. The Christian life is not the universal world, no, the same thing, your life. Why? Because the God inside my heart, inside the center of my heart, not Sunday church, everyday daily church, where inside my mind. The power over assent. You have to the power to read the whole assents. From negative thought, if someone instead you, the inside out person realize the insert only has powers. If they agree your is by refreshing the assent to ideas, they have more being harm. The harm the case itself. So we have the sum the harm, and also we have a harm case. We got the transformation. So you solve a situation, right? So you not solve a situation. You have to keep going. You're saying the situation. So we have more the fresh life. This coming point where we have to must stay or isolate, or we have to you got the more the new world. The powers of assent, you have power to you don't hold assent, the negative thought. So we have to change the negative thought to transform the positive thought. Okay, negative thought, this issue, oh, so how can, why is it happen to me? So we have to blame you by yourself. The but, positive, why this issue coming in my front, my life. So you can change more activity, you find your solution. So just a temporary mistake or your routine, you have to figure out your first. So we have a good solution. Anybody not help you, your issue. You know that the problem. So we have to answer a question and then answer. So we have to see, and then we have to ask the God, how can I do? Please give me idea. How can I do? So we ask first. You can't talk by yourself, but you have to ask the God, and then you have to follow the God to give the solution. Okay. The practical exercise, the objective land. We mentioned land so many times. Land, the personal land, and the objective land, subject land, the God of the land. So land means your thought and your eye. So we approach your second or evidence, right? And then your life. The practice, we have to practice. What kind of practice? Objective description. Objective description. When something bad happen, unexpected issue happen, they are strip away all emotional objective. The strip away all emotional objective. Outside in view, inside out view, what's different, what's similar. Outside in view, I had a trouble, the soul crashing day, because my boss and me and I'm the failures. Outside in the view, the inside out view, my boss spoke at high volume. I am currently sitting in my chairs. My worth is determined by my integrity, not his volume. Okay? Son, what kind of a person? Outside in the view or inside out view?
Both.
The boss? Joy, how about the stage, land? Outside of you, your managers or your company manager, the boss, telling you, blah, 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 and then telling you something, why this job, some the education not hard, it's a mess, we had to cut my cost, something, so many, like 10 million. Ailing. So this kind of ailings, so you are outside of your view or inside of view, your judgment or thought, what kind of your view then?
I will stop it.
Outside in the view?
Huh?
Yeah, we have two types, outside in view or inside out view. Outside view, the blame, why? I'm very not unhappy because why are you yelling me? So just blame to the boss the high volume. But inside out is okay. It's maybe if something happened, maybe something's okay, but I don't care. Okay, I follow last time and
Inside
okay.
view.
Inside view. Sonny, what kind of view? I yelling today. So maybe you can, oh, he's crazy. Or, okay, what happened? Why he yelling me? Something you don't talk about. So outside view or inside view? Inside view? Okay. You are a good person. Okay. So by removing the problem, your mind add to external events. By removing the problem, your mind add to external events, you regain the power to create. You have to regain, revolt, revolution, the power to create your own emotional climate regardless over where it's outside. So we have to sometimes depend on the outside weather, our emotion level, anxiety, or humility, sometimes the depression, right? So by removing the flooding your mind and external events, that you regain the power to create your own the emotional climate that you rest over weather outside. Second, related responsibility, essentialism, Jim Part, the setter, and externalist portrait, the they have more reviews. Experience the process essence. This means you are the born either for set purpose. You are created in the thought your choice. This means you aren't born either for set purpose. You create in the thought your choice. What's mean? You see, long time no see. Why you? What's mean? This one. Experience the process essence. This means you are born in your set purpose. You create it thought your choice. You can explain more. We're not born. We're not born. The purpose. Okay, you maybe long time ago. After my mom, the delivery. I'm the success person, and then no born, right? No purpose, right? Yeah, but you create in the thought your choice. Yeah, if you wanna make some the product of life, you wanna have a high position, what kind of your desires, you can more the choice. Yeah.
So let's just say that what I understand that this statement so is if we already reached the age of accountability, so we can do our choices already because we are already independent from our parents. So what our future will determine our choices will determine our future.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then the results maybe the pictures my some imaging from the post time my experience or my choice, right? Yeah, it's correct, right? Maybe good result and good source using, but better result maybe we have the mistake, repeat the mistake or routine or just temporary the part we see depending on the record, right? So here's this means you are born is the process purpose you create in thought your choice. The internal card. You acknowledge that you are actually your value. We see already we learned value. The creating from inside out mean here. My boss spoke at high volume. I am currently sitting in my chair. My words determined by my intellect, not his volume. We see inside out. Internal core, you are acknowledging that you are actually over your value. Creating from the inside out means repeating to blame by the system or luck, and instead operating from the center of your own agents. The radical responsibility is a critical conviction that your soul orders for your life meanings, your reaction, and your ultimate direction. But while responsibility usually refers to being accountable for your choice, your job, radical responsibility suggests that even in the situation you didn't choose, you are 100% responsible for how you are integrate the event into your soul. Yeah, you agree? This word, your life. You have an opinion? Oh no, it's my opinion. My life is not kind. You have something different. Well, you upset this word. Your responsibilities. What kind of your issue? This is my responsibility, my life, right? You can blame something. You have already unexpected issue. Maybe lose your job, or the cancel the flight. Unexpected issue. Might not poor, right? It's maybe some issue outside in, but inside in here. So what is the responsibility yourself? Your life. Everybody, when I was some school time, some bad situation, somebody So that's the idea. Somebody give other advice and they have a solution. But our responsibility offset or diffuse, or I'm creating more suitable my situation, right? So what is my second responsibility? If when you have screen time,
Yeah, because even there are advices from outsiders, I mean like friends or whoever, but then of course, the finality of your decision should be coming from you. So whatever result, it will be your accountability still.
okay.
Yeah.
How about Joy? What's your opinion? You okay? I'm okay. Yeah, that's a responsibility, your self-responsibility. If when you have the screen time, you need advice from the other people or suggestion or idea, but your responsibility, you offset the suggestion or you refuse, or you have to make a create your solution you by yourself. So self-responsibility, what's mean for you? Just casually thinking, yeah, no deep thinking.
Kung sino responsible?
Kahit ano pang mangyari sa buhay mo, wala kang ibang masulong kundi ikaw.
Yeah, there's no who to become responsibility. I'll be the one to be responsible for everything. So.
Okay, no blame. Any
Yeah.
kind of yours. Understand? How's your opinion? The blame or if you have the screen time, you have to blame first, or you can think about your responsibility, any kind of result, or other people suggest you idea or advice or some solution, or you can offset or you refuse because you have to create your your life. Your responsibility. What's the second responsibility?
밖에서 일어나는 일에 대해서는
Outside the world,
일어나는 일에 대해서는 어떻게 할 수가
you
없잖아요.
can control
네,
anything,
그렇지만
but
이 일을 통해서 주님이 내게 무엇을
okay,
말씀하시는가
this issue can't
네.
make a process or
내가
what's
생각할 수
your
있잖아요.
ideas.
그러니까
Okay,
왜
why?
이 시점에서 내가 주님으로부터 어떤 메시지를 들을 수 있을까?
What kind of the message from your heart in this situation?
생각해보고 또 기도하고
We thought in the prayer,
그러니까 한 예로
for example,
제가 이제 어떤 수녀원에서 나오게 됐어요. 참
자,
슬픈
we are-
일이죠.
okay,
굉장히
to
슬픈
come outside
일인데
for 30 years of the job.
비행기를 타고 오다가 그 비행기가 안 가는 거예요. 어느 공항이 샌프란시스코 공항? 공항에서
Airplanes
내려가
were delayed for San Francisco
그때
airport.
수녀원에서 나와서 한국으로 돌아가려고 한국 비행기표를
So
가져서
I want back to Korea with the back
네,
ticketings.
그 LA에 와서 다시 갈아타야 되는 거예요.
I coming to LA with the
네,
transport
그런데
to LA.
샌프란시스코에서 이 비행기가 LA까지 안 가고 거기서 서는 거예요.
The start the airplane from the San Francisco
그래서
to
이게
LA.
뭐 어떻게 되는 건지 몰라서
What's the situation?
근데 그때 너무나 좋았던 건 뭐냐면 공항에 거기 커다란 창이 있잖아요.
They have the San Francisco airport
그
building
창가에
the
앉아서
window.
밖을 내다봤죠. 비가 엄청나게 쏟아지더라고요.
So when rainy days we saw the window.
비가 와서 못 간 것 같아요.
The to have the rains is not the possible to the airport.
비 오는 거를 바라보고 앉아서 너무 행복했어요.
But you are healing time to view the raining view, your
네,
happiness.
그래서 샌프란시스코에 잠깐 있으면서 한국을 못 나가서 지금까지 한국에 안 나갔어요.
Okay, so this is the certain time. There's a stay for listen to stay here in the United States.
LA에서
The turning point, right?
그 비행기표는 그냥 거기서 그냥 끝나고 거기서 어떤 사람을 만나가지고
You meet the other people.
뭐죠 그거 뭐죠? 차 타고 여기 LA로 온 거예요. 샌프란시스코에서
Okay.
그런 일이 있었어요. 그러니까 그게 어떤 일이 일어났을 때
When you're happening the issue,
그게 꼭 이렇게 나빠지기만은 안 하죠.
yeah, it's not the bad issue, the event, but sometimes the screen time is making more happiness or make a second life.
주께서 이렇게 어디로 이끄실지 기다리는 것도 좋은 방법이라.
It's good aid from the waiting for the
그게
God.
설사 나쁘다 할지라도 더 나쁘게
And
될까
when you want the God
할지라도
to give us on bad situation, you can recover your life. Okay.
주님 말씀에 귀를 기울. 그때 너무 좋았어요. 아무튼 비행기는 이렇게 안 가지만 아무튼 너무 행복했어요.
I have a
거기서
good memory. Maybe the bad situation. By learning the situation, I'm happiness, and then your second life, the memory. Okay. The course medical responsibilities in a scholar's international sense, imaging for the state or Victor Frank, the two persons argue. This means there's no excuse. You cannot blame your upbringing, your genetics on your boss for your state of mind. Okay, I want to try to my opinion. This kind. I'm very screen time. Because I'm from the Korea, maybe 26 years. I bring my pocket money, $280, 26 years ago. Why? I have a job, the hotel job, so I don't need the money. But 20 people come in students together. But they have a lot of money, maybe $4,000, $10,000, but I'm just $280, and then Bible, in my the case. Why? I don't have any kind of prepared. Why? I'm coming to the United States. This is my God save me, and I don't need money. I have a job, so I'm trying to buy myself. But on this issue, I want my goal. Okay, I will job. I save money, no problem. I will second job. I make money. More, I want to try to more the school entrance, and I have more develop my pro. But on this coming issue, where I'm lose job, I lose a house, lose car, nothing to do. I came back to Korea because I have a ticket, 1A ticket. I'm sold out, $500. So I using already. So 2 months I can anything. 25 years ago, I have my American dream destroyed because I want a very very famous man. I want more, you know, right? I'm very handsome, right? So I want famous man and the TV show and the hotel model, commercial model, the hotel. So I have a great job. They do something. I have more raising my money, so I don't worry about anything. But suddenly, some unexpected issue. 2002, right? 911, right? The New York Empire building, right? So I just see the news, destroyed the building. Oh, what kind of movie? Well, my crew, my employer, people, they crying. What happened? Now, I live in Wisconsin there, but New York, they have the press after in the building. Oh, I'm very sad. Everybody was sad, but I don't know that. After 2 weeks, the hotel, they give me fired. You have to back Korea. So I don't need anything. I'm not preparation, no solution. How can I do? Maybe it's my memories, maybe couple days. I'm not eating, no sleep, just sit down. How can I do? Nobody there. Nobody, my family, my friend, anything. And I have heard news, my grandfather passed away. The same situation, I can go. So couple days, nearly 48 hours, I can spend anything. So apartment manager notice we have to get out. I can pay not anything. 25 years ago. But I have a turning point. I'm looking for other job, other space. I did not expect this is my future in my present time. But I have one thing. I'm patient. I have my goal. Okay, it's my goal. Maybe delay, sometime delay. 5 years, 10 years, it's okay. But I will plan. I have a goal. I achieved everything now. But I'm not rich man. But you know, when my car, right? Then the couple years ago, my car stopped the freeway. Really dangerous my life. Almost I'm dying. But on the side of brake and then waiting for somebody help, triple anybody coming. 2 hours the freeway. I have to go my school. Nobody come, nobody stop. 2 hours. The 6 a.m. The dark and then the other side is no traffic. Anybody. The 2 hours I'm waiting for somebody, but nobody coming. The latest the police coming to help me. So every time the daily issue, unexpected issue come not good news, the bad news, right? Sunny. Unexpected issue. Maybe I want to give $1,000 after class, but you don't know, right? But I give $1,000. You say, thank you so much. No. Why please give me the $1,000, right? Wondering. But you have to listen, right? You say, but it's happy, right? Anytime I have money. But somebody hit you, somebody injure your car, unhappy. We have the more postman, we have the more local car price, we have the company, the insurance company, or we have the lawyer, hiring lawyer, right? Because we have a solution. So unexpected issue coming, the bad news or good news or whatever coming, we have the more, we have stable your mind, the control. So you cannot blame to your upbringing, your genetics, or your boss for your state of mind. Your genetics, because my peers, I take a patient. Some patients have the genetic problem, the grandmothers, the breast cancer, mother breast cancer, and the breast cancer. But genetic problem. So you can maybe I have a breast cancer, maybe I can blame it's my genetics and my ancestors. Why is my grandmothers or moms who have a breast cancer, why I have the same breast cancer? You can blame. But the other side, you have to more change my lifespan or the good eating, the hobby, and the more the good stress management. You can delay because we already mentioned the epigenetic, the medicine. We have the DNA, RNAs, the tail, the telomere, you can cut, but you can't fix anything. But you can more change it, the environment, right? It's a more the save your heart. For example, my sister have the breast cancer. She's younger than me, 2 years. She have a husband, she have the 2 sons, but 4 months ago, she had surgery and recovery and then come back hospital because it can control the fever and inflammation. So my mom is not breast cancer, but she had. But we see. So I want to research for why the breast cancer can come in. For they focus, their eating habit, the hormone problem, the lifespan, lifestyle, something happen. So you can change it. We have the more control is my management to my life, right? Well, maybe 1,000 people must have the breast cancer. No, I don't think so. Couple of some low percentage of the breast cancer, we have to make more. We have to change it habit. You know, need occur or surgery or not, whatever. So any kind of issue, even the you have a syndrome, the body sign or something, the syndrome, so we can change any time. The last time we first week, 2 years ago, we sick. Maybe you have cancer, but you have to say you have to ask your God, who is healing me? But both you have to go to the hospital. Just pray for the God? No. It's good or no? I have cancer, so please God show me. Please God healing me. Is it smart? Well, you have to back. You have to both in the hospital too. The both, right? Yes, no. We have to depend on the God. You don't need to go to the hospital.
Both.
Both, right? But some people, they don't want to go. They don't want to go to the hospital. They want to go depend on the God. No, it's no, right?
No, because biblically, faith without action is dead.
That's right. Yeah. So if you want somebody talk, maybe you want $1 million, 1 million lotteries. Please, lottery $1 million. Please. They say, God say, Sonny, you like the lottery, right? Lotto. You like it, Lotto. So, Sonny, every day, please give me $10,000. Please give me. But no coming. Again, please give me the $10,000. So God just say the Sonny, first you have to buy Lotto, right? You have to action. Maybe if you want something lotteries, you have to buy market, the ticket, your Lotto, and then please, give me money, you work. But no, nothing, do anything, they give you no, you don't work. There's some Christian, the people have some, only dependent on God. Maybe something, no solution, no good, right? It's unfair, right? The gaps, the between citizens, what happened to you and your response, what you do, there is a space, there is a responsibility, it's a Eurasian that you own the space entirely. You have a gap. The political level, we have a gap, the space. So we have the harmony. The meaning margins, if life appears meaningless, it is because life is more meaningless. It's because you haven't taken the responsibility or create meaning within. That is applied to living as a Christian. So this is your personal thought, or your thought will be including your God thought, your God line. So dependent. The thought is applied to living as a Christian. Your Christian thoughts, you can apply your lifespan, your thought. You can follow this guideline for the God. The intersection of radical responsibility and Christianity propounds. The thought is a shift the source of powers. The source of powers, so to personal view, you have more the source of the past experience, the brighter experience, your injury or trauma, anxiety or failures, joy, everything you have experienced the personal view. But source of power, you have to admit your God word. Your God's son, your daughters, you have to the God word in the ordinary, your source of your power. Because God is great to you. In a Christian context, this is often viewed the thought is a land over the stewardship and the aliens. The stewardship of soul. The Christianity teaches that your life is gift. We mentioned gift. Sometime I talk to my friend. You know what? You have gift. The God. Some people cry. Sorry. I told you, your gift, your identity, your gift. You're happy, right? What's gift? Somebody who does something good, right? So you are my gift. I'm happy. Maybe you are failures. It's no, right? No, it's not happy. The gift is very happy because you have a name and then the blessing of your God, the gift. But how you invest that gift, your responsibility. You given the gift, but how you invest, how you import, you save your gift or your maintenance, you wanna keep the changing or you are stable. So it is your responsibility. So everybody give the talent. You everybody give $10. So maybe Joy make a snack she like the snack, or give $10, the Sonny make some the brochure something, or Joe make one some right. So they make some profit. So other people $10 they not using, they just ground hiding. Why? With very values, because I don't want to handle anything. It's not my money. But many people, they want to change it, or they give a capacity or develop the situation. $10, the Sonny make $100, the Joe make $1,000, the $500 depend. So using talent, the gift, the God give a gift to you, but you have the more responsibility. How can keep your my gift? Just stay home, or you wanna stay there, or you wanna develop your the future, or you wanna save the other people. So your responsibility. The parable of our talents is a classic example of our radical responsibility. The master gave the servant results, but the servants held the strictly accountable for what they produced with them. We have the talents, we have some example from the Bible. The Christian spins, you are responsible for world salvation, that's the God's role, but you are radically responsible for your yes to God and your pursuit of salvation. Second, sober realities over sin and the features. From the Christian POV, you cannot blame the devils or your circumstances for your character's flaw. While Christianity acknowledges a balanced world, it emphasizes that the thought of Christ you are given or agents to choose or different paths. The internal focus, the Jesus often taught from the inside out. He knew that it wasn't just physical models that matters, but the angers held in the heart. This places the responsibility squarely on the individual internal landscape. Third, the grace distinction. The main difference between secular radical responsibility and Christian responsibility is grace. The grace they have the same, equal radical responsibility or the Christian responsibility. The scholars, I am the master of my faith. I am the master of my faith. I must do this honor. I am a great person, so I can do everything. I can serve a person. The Christians, I am responsible for my choice, but I am not the source of my own strength. So I can do everything, but I have a limit. The salvation doesn't matter, but I can do anything. But if we with God, I can do everything. The scholars and the Christian view the different. In Christianity, you are responsible for the positioning yourself to receive grace. You are responsible for the internal engine. So grace means you have the gift and you are the grace. So you are responsible for the internal engine. The prayer in terms of heart posture, this internal engine. But you are acknowledged at the first, the grace, Holy Spirit come from outside of you. So inside, internal engine is prayer intent, the heart posture, and outside the prayer, the grace, Holy Spirit come from outside of you. So if you, when you have drive car, the vehicles, you have to engine, you have to make some work, so we can start, you can driving, and the fuel is the energy. So you don't have gas, you can go the driver. So we have to make a harmony, and you get inside the grace and the gift. The facilities for responsibility. In both view, the goal is to move from the victim or experiments to story or experience. You have a good source experience your data. Whereas you are looking at the lens of a certain or SP4, the conclusion in the stimulus. Why is it similar? You cannot control the wind. Yeah, windy, you can control windy, but you are directly responsible for the set of your sail. So you cannot control the wind, but you are directly responsible for the set of your sail. So any kind of issue, some of the very situation you can control, but you can more try to more save John. You can more waiting for somebody help, right? The correlation of our characters, the virtual Alice, Aristotle's virtual Alice, suggests that good life, the ultimate life. What is good life? Eudaimonias isn't something you find, but something you practice. If you want a peaceful life, you don't look for a peaceful neighborhood. You cultivate peaceful the characters. It's a good environment that you make peace. Maybe you live maybe homeless areas. Maybe you are how you're the fear. You're scared something the depression and the more failures feeling, right? So if you want to make some good peace or your emotion mode or good stage, we have to make the more view the neighborhood of good people, and then your supplement is a good value. The logis, your habits internals eventually become your density externals. By focusing on internal excellence, the external reward over their excellence tend power or the byproduct. At its core, the cultivation of characters, the physical practice of creating your personality, Alice, and the hobby like a garden. So making your garden, you make a large garden. How can I do? You have to soil and you have to water and you have to give the approach to your love. So it's good garden, right? But the highest the flowers, maybe they dry and they're ugly and then mess up the garden. So the same thing. So our personality and the characters is my identity. We have to make more durable and you have to give nourishment and then you have more impression and then motivation. So you make a good garden in my heart. In Greek, the philosophy, this is known as eros. It suggests that a good person, what is a good person? What is good life? It isn't someone who just happens to be good, but someone who has intentionally covered themselves into that shape over time. Instead of focusing on what you do, achievement, the collaboration focused who you are being. So who I am. So some people so much depend on other view. I'm very good person to buy the view people. So they only think about the view outside external the view. They don't want to focus on my internal my view. I'm this kind of person who I am. I have to know my ideas, my history, my life. But you don't know you by yourself. Maybe somebody know you than you. No, I don't think so. So unbelievable is the word. You have to first. You have to figure out what kind of person, who I am. You have to make ideas, identity, and you have to make a more personality, and then you have to create your imaging first. And the secondary, other people the view important, right? You agree? Yeah, so many people only outside, good car, good street, good position, good job, and the money. They figure out, oh, he's this kind of person. Maybe later, it's a little misunderstood. Also figure out the situation. Oh, your friend is a bad man, something, because they only they see your external view, no inside view. The Aristotelian muscle, the memory, you have a brain, the muscle, you have to think when brainstorming. I studied CBT or NLP, so they say that there are so many brain tissue, so you have the muscle, you have to think about it, you have to thought. But how can I upright living or Christian. Anything action into life transformation. My personal view, my personal thought, transformation, the God thought, God the word. So integration is a Christian thought. It's my personal thought and the Christian thought. We make a harmony inside space. They have the grace and the joy and then the gift. So step over doing the outside in the life. The process, you don't become courageous person by reading about the courage. You cultivate courage by performing courage at when you are afraid. The goal, eventually doing the right things, become second natures. It's moved from the typical choice to natural reflex. So we have to make the muscle, the memory. The doctrine overall means cultivation is just about the being good. It's about cultivation. Artists taught that every picture is the golden means the between the two external, the beast. The beast or dependency or picture the mean or beast itself. Courage, the pictures courage or beast recognition, the self-deprecation, the truthfulness, the boastfulness, the stringiness, the generosity, the external benefit. Cultivating characters, the daily work, the practice, you are influenced to you, you do fall into being too time or too aggressive, but exactly what the situation requires. They are cultivating characters, so we have to more exactly what the situation requires, and you are impressed, you are don't pay to your being too time or too aggressive. You casually, not too much focus, the minimize it. The inside or out godliness miracles. If you want a specific fruit, you don't stick the fruit onto the branch in the tape, you roast the root. You think about it. If you want a specific fruit, you don't stick the fruit onto the branch with the tape. You roast the two root. The root, your private thoughts and smell, unseen choice. You have a tree, you have a root, the fruit, the coloration. So if you want to try to more branch, maybe to make something in the fruit, no. You have to make a loop and a branch, maybe tomatoes, the potatoes, with make some integration and the root, you make the outside, in the underground, the potato, the land over the scape, they make a tomato. So no branch. The fruits, hard fruits achievement, your reputation and the public life. The root, your private thoughts and the smell or unseen choice. The fruits, your reputation and the public life. The root, your foundation. You have a good source of the future brain source, personal growth of your trauma, joy, the failures, your experience, a lot of experience of failures. The fruit, your reputation, your achievement, your title, or your role, and the public life, the public view. Okay. Now, that's my life, my position, and decided no. Everybody depends on outside view. The public view we see, right? So your reputation and the public life, the fruit. The collaboration, if you find yourself being dishonesty in the big moments, if you find yourself being dishonesty in the big moment, but inside out approach, say you must cover the honesty in the finished moment where no one's looking. You are telling the soul of your own integrity so that the fruit of a good life grow naturally. So, what's meaning this one? Cooperation. If you find yourself being dishonest in the big moments, the inside out approach say you must cover the honesty in the teeny moment where no one is looking. You are cleanse the soul of your own integrity so that it spills over to life grow naturally.
What's my reaction, sir?
Yeah, your opinion. This is the word. Yeah, this content.
Be guilty?
You okay?
Yeah. Doesn't
How about you?
guilty?
As I understood that the statement, sir, is
Your probation.
your human nature,
Yeah,
whether it is bad or good,
Mm-hmm.
it is a fruit of your who you are inside, then it will come out as a result of your action.
Yes.
So, in order to correct that, you have to develop a good integrity inside so that it will come out as a good result also in your life.
Yeah. So
You
my
have to
own
cultivate
right,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
So my own word, the other people were along the community the same
Yeah.
same heart because inside the heart they make the same direction, right?
Yeah.
So the Jesus called that you have to do. How can I? You have to give a hand just like me. You serve me, you give the hand other people.
You have
And
to
then-
work it hard.
Yes, you are taught your heart. Don't stay here. You have to more give a hand, and then one person or other person the same value. It's a very important here. Yes, just stay. The correction inside out. The approach say you must correct the honesty in the treat moment where no one is looking. You are telling the soul of your own taste so that the fruit of your life grow naturally. So, gift, grace, the fruit. Now we mentioned today from the God, right? The fruits are achievement, the harvest, the fruit. So usually harvest in the autumn, right? So we have a winter, spring, shade, and the summer very hot. We have a dehydration, sometimes raining, sometimes windy, and the autumns we make the good harvest. We pass over not low, and then you have an oasis or Lordland tree. They give a deflation or depressed nourishment, and then we winter you can more comfortable you stay home, right? So we have a lighter season and the cycle the same. So gift, grace, the fruit. So you are telling the soul of your own the integrity so that the fruit of our good life grow naturally. The characters, the personality, or lectures, human lectures. What's the difference? What is characters? What is the personality?
As it written there, is personality is the outer layer,
Okay.
and character is your inner architecture.
Okay.
So meaning, your personality comes out as a result of your character inside.
Okay. Sonny, what is your characters? Your smile man, smile woman, smile your characters. What's your personality? You're shy person, active person. You're a shy person. Okay. Yeah, you're a lovely person or some right? The smile. How about Joe? Joy.
Happy person.
Happy person, yeah, happy person. But now, so some you have an issue with the coming. You're a happy person. What's your personality?
Person. John.
So how about you? What are your characters? What are your characters? Characters. What is your characters? What are your symbol? I'm this kind of person. The characters.
I'm a funny person.
Okay. What's your personality?
Personality?
Yeah.
I'm a funny person.
Funny person? Okay. How about both? What's your characters?
Me?
Yes.
I think I'm kind of like pessimistic.
Oh,
Very
okay.
introverted, but communicatable with people.
Okay. What's your personality?
Personality. Wait, what is the difference between personality and character?
Yeah, so we invitation here, but I ask your just your.
Oh, I see. No. I figured it out. So I think that was a character, and a personality-wise, I think I'm funny person.
You're a funny person.
Yeah, I look like funny person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you not both your life. You're funny. Your life.
Yeah, I look like social person, but
Okay.
I think character-wise, I'm very introverted. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, characters for personality definition. In modern times, we open the computer too. The personality is your outer layers. Outer layers. The how charming, the funny, or outgoing you are. It's often the what people see first. The impression or the people view. The characters is your inner architecture, your depth, your reliability, or your moral compass. So sometimes I have to compute too. My personality inside, my characters outside, but these are different. There's your outlier layer, the view of other people, the view. The character inside, the inner architectures, your depth, your reliability, or your moral compass. Cultivating characters means the providing the performance over the performative. It's the shift from the want to look the good person to actually being on, even if no one ever notice. Integration with the faith. In a Christian or spiritual context, this is often called as sanitation, the fruit of the spirit. It's the ideas that your balance you will read hyper the principle or guided will. Your character is slowly transformed. It's just about the self-help. It's about becoming the new creation where the old reactive habits were replaced by intonation, the principle on. So your personal issue will transform the more guided creative you. So we together harmony. So we are real life. So we need harmony with the God message and the God view. So only depend on my personal view or too much depend on the God view. No unbalance. We have to make a harmony. With synergy. So it's about becoming the new creation. Means we have to make a cut the habit with the habit, and you have to maintain your habit and then you make routines and then make more good growth. So where the old reactive habits replaced by intentional, the principle on. In short, cultivation is a realization that your character is not fixed inheritance, but lifelong project. It's not event, not temporary. We have the long-term, longevity, and the lifelong time. We have to transposition. We have to more, not eventually. We have to make a long time. The project. I remember the word authenticity. The creating from inside out requires congruence to models. This is the more press over ensuring your outer action as a one match your inner combination. Identifying the course, you must first define. You have to define between your non-negotiable the value. Take an example. The freedoms, integrity, or clarity. So you must define your non-negotiable value. The filters. Every external decision, which job to take or who date, it passes through these internal filters. If it doesn't align, it is reject. Regardless of how good is the look on the paper. So we are the filtering. If you want to communication other people, you want to speak to or advice. You have to more first of all you check your filtering your thought and your mind, and you have to think about if I spoke to the other world to people, he the hurt, hot or not? Is it suitable for the situation? Not. You have to define and you have to talk for that. You have to filtering. Don't make the gossip. So if we judge against either reject, you ask about how good is the look on the paper. You have before, think about your thought, and then you have to make a dialogue or you make the paper, and then one more time the chat, and then you have to make a key point, and then you're holding your other people's heart, don't sharing or don't crash and then don't injure. The geometry word arguments. Argument is a vertical constituency between the three distinct layers of your existence. The core values, the foundation, what you actually believe is good and true. Intention, the blueprints, what you plan to base on the value. Action, the superstructures, what you actually do in the physical world. What you actually believe, and then what you are based on the value, what is your physical world. Misarguments occurs when there's key in the DSPP. For example, if you value freedoms, but stay in a job that requires force micromanagement for your sake of security, you are in the state of creative distress. This creates the internal situation which manifests over anxieties, burnout, or general sense of being stuck. So you have to minimize your micromanagement, your management for your sake over security, and under law of your company rule, you can make the freedoms, right? So this creates internal friction which manifests over anxieties, burnout, with a general sense of being stuck. So you have to management to your morally and then hold your heart, and also you have to control your boundary areas, your job education, and then make it the freedom and then more happiness. We will avoid the anxiety, the burnout. Alternative or lack of performance. In the 20th centuries, it's not least the lack of Martin's Heidegger's that spoke out the days. He argued that most people live in automatically because they do things simply because that's what they want to do. There is sometimes they don't know what wants to do, what I do. Because no realizes my do. Oh, I'm sorry, how kind of stupid? How can I do this kind of work? Sometimes they blame by myself. So most people live in order to live because they do things simply because that's what they want to do. In ordinary life, we have an ordinary life in the different phase. You dress, the speak, and the choose work careers based on the individual expectation of our societies. You are copy of our social script. Yeah, so no creative copy. The benchmark, that's the benchmark, and then new creation, the copy. Your dress, the speak, chose career based on the individual expectation of our society. You are copied. Alternative life, you recognize that you are individual with a finite amount of time. Alternative is the first of all wanting your life. It's my own, it's my life. I don't care, it's my way. So we have a brand, your personal branding. It is about being unique for the sake of being different. It is about ensuring your choice warranted by you, not by your upbringing or your peers. Do you know Chanel? Chanel, your product, the brand Chanel.
Chanel.
Yes. Before I see the carriers with Chanel, people see the maid. There is waitress, some make it driver, and then she wants to try first time marketing. Everybody wants the same. Maybe Louis Vuitton, but Chanel, maybe I buy something new, maybe you buy the same thing. But the Chanel, she different thing. So people first time oh, why is he's crazy? Why is it not similar together? It's why the cultures or the other mentioned. But she tried the other way, the other woman, the word, and it clicked. And so some people they copy. So the Chanel, the brand, maybe if you wanna try the story telling the Chanel, how can they make the developers new creation over the brand value? You can see. The customer opportunity, the narrow scale, opportunity open the romantics, the politically it is called difference, conflict, when you against your life inside out, you will individually experience Christian and the outside world. If your internal value is true and your social cycle trigger or gossip, argument required to you will change your cycle over offsetting the social friction. Integrities, the word integrity comes from the Latin integrals, meaning the whole over undivided. An authoritative person is the same person in the church, the boardroom, and the bar. There is no pre-mention, and the Sabbath treats different audience. The same person, the church or the casually boardroom or the bar, and library, whatever, the same person. In the integration, it is Christian thought. So how can I integration my personal life view and then Christian the thoughts? In a Christian frameworks, we have church person, right? With Christian, we have framework, Christian word. Argument and authenticity of the discover integrity over heart. The paradise in the third foundation, Jesus has said the scripture were for the paradise, people who action look at perfect, but whose internal argument was scared. They wear white was the tumor, the beautiful on the outside, but full of tickets on the inside. Now maybe you know that, right? What kind of person this one? Living in the light. Alternative Christianity means living such that you have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. You open the mind, everything. Your thought, your word, and the inside and the outside. Your private and the self and the public separate evidence under the eyes of your heart. This creates a profound sense of psychological peace because you no longer have to manage multiple the version of yourself. So you don't need to hide anything. So I'm very peaceful of mind. But you're hiding something. How can I do? Maybe somebody knows that's my thought. How can I do? I'm stressed. So don't hide it. It's my something. So this creates a profound sense of psychological peace. Psychological peace because I'm open, I'm clear, no hiding. So anywhere, the home or the community, I'm this kind of person. Maybe we see the eye contact or somebody the action or somebody maybe hiding something. We know it, right? And then somebody is very powerful, and because I'm not hiding anything, open mind. Yeah, this person, this psychological is the peace. The practical element, the audience. To move without this element, you can perform value addeds, identities. This is your top 3 value: compassion, truth, resilience. Identity make 3 value: power, compassion, truth, resilience. Others, look at your calendars. Your bank statement from last month, audit. Analyze, do those external artifacts reflect your internal value? If your value is family, but spend 80 hours on work and 2 hours with the family, you are missing. So we have to balance. 8 hours just work outside, and only 2 hours the people unhappy, non-harmony. It's not you, the God. 50. The concept of being and the doing. Most people operate on the do, have, be models. Do certain job, to have money, so they can finally be happy, right? Joy, you're happy, right?
Yes.
Do action, do have money, so they can finally be happy. No money, happy or no?
Happy.
No money, so it doesn't matter, they're happy. Okay, good. Inside out, the philosophy helps this be to have. Sunny, do you have a cutting job? You have money, you're happy, right? You don't have a job, no money, you can be happy or no, unhappy. Unhappy, right? But the joy is happy, no money. Inside out philosophy, the philosophy to be to have, be the person you want to be, plan the confidence, the drive, not now. Do things from that state of being, have the results that naturally follow from the action. The trip over doings, the outside in life, inner doings, mindset, your work is conditional, your feels good only when you are produced or successful or pride. The problems is create or trigger yourself. If you lose your job doing, you lose your identity, you are constantly striving in the last achievement to prove your result. The results doing need to burn out. Why the burnout? Because the internal engines, the powered by external evaluation, which is unstable to source. They are doing needed to burn out. Why too much thinking? I have to, because I have too much things to do. I have to money, I have to job, or too much plan. So this burnout. Maybe the pull source, unstable pull source. The way to pass the engine, but we can't. Too much caution or some sport or something. So it's not start engine. So our life is keep going. The trip is sometimes the delay or the traffic because it's burnout. The power of being inside our life. The being focused the quality of your presence or state of your characters before your engine in the any task. It is so that internal prime your being to the room, the logic. You don't do kind act to become kind. You are kind person, and therefore kindness naturally power out of you. The ship, instead of asking, what do I need to achieve trade? You ask, who do I need to be while I am achieving trade? So I am patient while I answer the email, or I be courteous why have this difficult conversation. So B do have models. Understand? Inverted perspective often look like this. The conventional part outside in, or the principal part inside out. Do work hard and brain, but embody pace, discipline or authority. Have to get money and stay. The conventional, but the principal part performs action from the state of being. The B, so I can finally be happy. So I may have money, I have a job, I'm very happy. The conventional, but principal have experienced the results that follow that characters. The Christian perspective, marry or matters. This concept is famously illustrated in the New Testament, the story Mary or Mother. Mary the dreams that she was directed by much suffering and was and also about the church. She was focused on the external pay. The marriage being, she said that Jesus fit, the focus on the internal connection and the present. She said that Jesus fit. But Martha, she was directed by much saving and was anxious for choice. The insight, Jesus told Maria that Mary had chosen the good portion. This doesn't mean the choice didn't be done. It means that the doing is a hollow if it isn't rooted in the settled state of being. In Christian living, the fruit is impossible without the being obedient. So in Christian living, fruit doing impossible without grace, gift. The practical implementation, the move from doing to being, you change your metrics for successful day or doing metrics. I check 10 things upon my to-do list metrics. The being metric, I remained centered and acted my integrity even when my do list don't get finished. So we have to make a focus being the metrics. I remained centered and acted the integrity even when my to-do list don't get finished. Okay, today is one step, maybe tomorrow is more the other step. But doing metrics, how can I do? I have to finish, too much stress, the burnout. So we have to focus the being the metrics. The practical application, to start this process, shift your focus from accusation or concentration. When you focus on what you can bring to the room, internal energies, rather than what you can get from external gain, you are experientially creating your life from inside out. Okay, so today's Bible study matters. We creating your life from the inside out. With this semester, with the Bible study and matters. So what the Bible study? The personal view. We have to turn from the God view. It's the personal reality, but the God will have created world. So we make a harmony, and then we have to make inside my personal life, Christian life, the space. They have to give grace, the fruit. So intuition is a Christian thought, and apply my reality is my action. The track of doing the outside in life, and we have a commissioner path or principal path, outside in, the inside out, but we have the principal path, but it's similar to the God word. So we have to more inside out person, and we have to focus more ing. And if we want to say some ask for God, you have to at least you have to be tired, you have to more intention, you have to more motivation, you have to start your small step that God will give you solution in your life. Thank you so much this semester. We should next semester more useful.